Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels and leave them.
Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels and leave them.
Hey-ho, Silver! Away!
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat. Coming soon from Walt Disney Pictures! Witness the live-action remake from the director who brought you the rebootable Mary Poppins Returns, which nobody saw. Comes the underwater adventure featuring a 25% different Ariel from legendary Danish author Hans Christian Andersen, who coincidentally is from a country where the population is less than 2% Afro-Danish. Hey, so it's not inconceivable. Halle Bailey stars in... No, not Halle Berry, Halle Bailey. But can we see Halle Berry? I mean, we did see her in a loincloth in the Flintstones. I mean, it really should be Halle Berry. But those ageist at Disney don't want to acknowledge women over 40 exist. Don't miss the live-action remake that won't be nearly as endearing and will have none of the charm of the original. Walt Disney Pictures presents The Little Mermaid. Again! You know, this isn't even the first time they race-swapped The Little Mermaid. And not for nothing, they're going to be lucky to get a release in China. Spider-Man No Way Home was banned for less. This week on As the Discovery Turns, Dr. Ricky is having some anger issues, and he commits robot abuse?
How many times do I have to say it?
And Cleveland and his friend find themselves in some shady company.
Charming place.
Well, you're the one who wanted to come here, Mr. Creepy White Man.
Do I need to know the particulars?
As long as you don't spit in my drink again. Don't miss all the drama and crying as the Discovery Turns.
Now see the violence is inherent in the system? Help! Help! I'm being victimized!
Wobble-dee wobbling, wobble, wobble-dee wobbling.
Get ready to read. The all-new Ford 2021 Toxic Masculinity is 5,000 pounds of raw, untamed power. Whether it's climbing the steepest hill or running down an escaped criminal. And ladies, engage the all-new Karen Drive and let your inner bitch scream. The all-new 2021 Ford Toxic Masculinity with Karen Drive. Have you driven a Ford lately? Well, have you?
In these difficult times, America needs a leader they can count on. And that leader is Pope Bob Iger. A Pope Bob Iger presidency means lower taxes, better schools, and Disney Plus for all Americans. He's already in the Vatican. Now, put him in the White House.
Hello, I am Pope Bob Iger. Not only do I want to be Pope, but I want to be your president. Vote for me or the Twitterati will cancel you and everyone you know.
When you cast your vote, vote for the one man who will make America the happiest place on earth. Pope Bob Iger.
I have Baby Yoda's vote. What about yours? I am Pope Bob Iger, and I am approving of this message.
Alright, where is my thing? I don't know. Do I have audio? Yes, I do. Okay. So unprofessional, always. There we go. Hello. Okay. So, I'm not going to do the whole riff reaction thing. We're going to do this, and I should put and more. We're going to put and more, because I got a few more. And more topics. And more topics. Because we got more stuff. It's not just a flat review. There's gonna be a lot more stuff that I want to talk about, and I don't want to just go in and riff it and review it because this one's actually a pretty decent show that gives itself some time to breathe. So, you know, that's kind of the problem. I don't want to do like a full-on riff thing when it's good, right? Or because like the crap ones, you know, there's no shortage of crap ones out there. Rob, do you want to show off your latest handiwork?
Yes, I do.
We went for a walk last night under what looked like a ginormous like mushroom cloud of where is it? Let me find it. Of radioactivity. I responded to it. They had it all over the news thing here. Well, why isn't this?
It was like a gigantic thunder.
I can't get rid of your
My what?
Yeah, it was like a ginormous. Oh, hey, there's the ship for reference.
Yeah. Now this.
Did you use that picture?
No, we didn't. But this inspired.
Oh, well, this picture here. Okay, so this picture we saw, it inspired. We stole this from theonionring.com or something. So this is the Numa ship. We're talking about both of them. So we're gonna get into the Game of Thrones stuff too.
This is what it would take to transport all of that entire army.
Yeah, we stole this from the internet. Actually, we got inspired by this. I saw this and I'm like, you know what? Those boat a-holes really did show up out of nowhere, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Those boat a-holes and all their boat a-holiness. You want to throw that in down there? Thank you so much. Hail Substance D, hail Bad Pirate, hail Happy Cynic. Never been a fan.
I had a mouthful of water.
So you did get me thinking, Happy Cynic, yesterday that you know what, maybe I should review the what's it called here?
Boat assholes.
Boat assholes. You named it that.
It's called boat assholes. What else can you name it?
Right. Here we go.
Copy.
I'm gonna throw it in here, and then we're gonna throw it up on the thing. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, nobody has.
I haven't seen this yet.
I want to see the reaction.
I have not. Okay, let me see. Oh shit. I'm gonna bet.
This didn't take me
What do you want to bet?
What?
Oh no, it's not. I thought this would be a Today account. Well, I'm bad at sensing things. I thought this was a fakesies. All right. Where my thing? Here. Boat assholes. Here we go. I was loading it up on my other computer so I can hear it.
So we thought. Actually, did you think or did I think? What would?
It's harder to mute when I have to cough out of the blue.
So, what kind of service would an army like this need?
So we got a brand new premiere trailer. Boat. I was right just by calling them boat assholes at the beginning, wasn't
What
it?
else can you call them? It's a fitting name.
These guys are idiots. These guys are a bunch of jackholes who are going around.
They just kind of oh, well, whatever, you know. Come on, they're boat a-holes.
Trying to search here. Why are you not letting me search?
There you go.
To finish the other thought, I wasn't going to review.
Hey, what's Phil Seymour doing up there?
I don't know.
Are you a boat asshole who needs to transport an army?
Wait, I'm not ready for it. I gotta mute myself. So we gotta set it up. This inspired it. I saw this floating around Twitter, and I sent this to Rob yesterday. I guess that's from onionring.com or something. And or somebody else had it. This is, wait a minute. Somebody else had it. Anywho. We're going around, we went for a walk yesterday, and we decided, wait a minute. How did they show up just out of the blue with all the? Because this is the episode that we didn't get, so we'll probably talk about that here too.
Those ships were nowhere near.
They were 5 tiny ships. They're supposed to have what, 100 people each.
Yeah, 100 people each, and
plus all their crap.
With supplies and horses.
Plus all their crap. So that's what inspired this. We decided to do a commercial for what happens when you get on a boat because some blonde bitch tells you to, and you sail off somewhere and you forget your horses. The other thought I had was I wasn't going to review Interview with the Vampire until I started to think about it. I'm like, you know what? Let me watch it. It's Halloween season. So that's up. That Interview with the Vampire thing is up. Now this is up. I gotta mute myself here so I can hear it. Get ready. This is the Boat Assholes new promotional trailer.
Are you a boat asshole who needs to transport an army? Did you forget to pack enough supplies for a full complement of horses? Don't want to deal with the foul smell from below decks? Or did you just forget because you rushed off into battle because some blonde chick with pointy ears showed up out of nowhere and told you to? Well, at 1-800-BOAT-ASSHOLE, we've got you covered. From cavalry to show jumping, let us fulfill all your equine needs. Perfect for the army on the go. 1-800-BOAT-ASSHOLES, because you can't spell asshole without horse.
That makes no sense.
Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels and leave them.
Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels.
Yeah, what would happen if you call that number? Oh no, I don't know. So that's the new one as I'm dying here. So yeah, they kind of forgot to, include space for everything. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. So no matter how irritated I might get with little things like Game of Thrones and this new episode here of the House of the Dragon, where they basically do a day for night shot because artistic integrity. Yeah, it's because they had a whole bunch of stuff and it was kind of unclear if it was the same day or not. Because, yeah. So there's like 10 minutes of the episode that's like really, really, really super stupid, dark, and annoying. It's still not the boat assholes. It's still not Gladriel flipping upside down, doing trick shots off of her horse. It's still not that bad. So yeah. What would happen if you call it? Don't do it. I haven't tried it. I wonder if it's like calling 867-5309 or something. Oh, Lord. Yeah, modern writers don't care about the details. So it's still not nearly as bad. It's still not really as bad. So we watched this episode. We'll probably do some bouncing back and forth in comparison to this and the boat assholes.
It was just awkwardly lit, you know?
Yeah. We've decided we liked the episode.
With all the day for night shots.
However, there's a lot to unpack. I haven't been doing like specific episode by episode things, so we'll try and get them recapped with these type of live streams, and I'll try and keep them up. So here we go. The House of the Dragons. Oh, you know about a situation with Caleb LeBlanc's fake racism? I have no idea who that is. I don't know who that is. What are they? Because sometimes if it's something I am so completely unfamiliar with, I just completely like if it's like politics, I just kind of get, okay, who the hell is this?
Caleb McLaughlin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who the heck is this guy? I never heard of him. So apparently he's been on Stranger Things?
Oh god, I hate Stranger Things. Oh, I heard about something like that. Some of the guy from Stranger Things. Oh, we'll talk about it. Here, we'll talk about it. Boop. We'll paste it. No, that's the... God damn it.
Alright, well, anyway.
We'll talk about it.
So the boy hole. We're on the wrong show.
Mm-hmm. We're on the wrong show. I know, we're on the wrong show. Do you see any of the Jamila Jamil stuff from Twitter?
I saw some of it, you know.
I watched a video on it, and it's, again, a bunch of far-right leaning lunatics overreacting to things. No. Is that a good answer?
No, she's trying to
drum far left, far right. Who am I talking about?
I think she's trying to drum up attention because the show's not doing as well as everybody thought.
The issue is I don't have a problem with her defending the show.
No,
it was number one on Disney. However, she's just a dumb idiot actress who doesn't know what she's talking about. And the idiots responding to her are a bunch of dumb idiots who I'm not going to go around promoting. So,
yay.
So it's like one of those situations where I could talk about it, but then it would bring attention to every asshole on the internet
who doesn't have a point.
That really doesn't deserve me promoting them.
Okay.
When they're not gonna show my tweets, they're gonna show my responses. Because let's face it, like with that Jamel Jamil stuff, I don't think that was anything. I think that was a big nothing burger that a lot of triggered people jumped on because they're like, oh, see, she's attacking. They're really not. It's really not.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's responding to people. I don't know why she would. Like, it's just such a childish thing. I don't even like since last week. You know what? Since last week, I'm just so over caring what anybody says on Twitter. I'm not even gonna check my notifications anymore. I'm not gonna check the thing. If people want to get in touch with me and get a hold of me, come to the live chat. That's the only way I'm gonna interact with anybody ever again. So it's just if you're in the live chat, like I'm not gonna be reading any of my messages anywhere. I'm not gonna be responding anywhere because like I just can't be bothered.
So anyway,
Twitter's your bread and butter, is it? I don't know. All right.
How old is Jamila Jamil?
40 maybe. I don't know.
Well, anyway.
All right.
So
I liked it, and I was gonna do a straight review, and then I realized I can't show any of it because it's got like gory nudity stuff. So
there is something interesting does happen. We'll get to that.
Name one good show on now: A House of the Dragon, Cobra Kai,
Resident Alien.
There's a lot of good shows on.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
That's an old show.
Yeah, but still counts.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So House of the Dragon. Okay, so what happens is that the
clearly I'm picking the wrong things. Clearly I should be talking about
the lady dies who was married to Matt Smith. She was married to Matt Smith?
Sure. Clearly I picked the wrong topics. We'll just forget about that here. She claps back at racist, sexist trolls.
Oh, go away.
Again. There you go. Clearly I picked the wrong things. Why are so many man babies upset? Yeah, the man babies who don't even want to watch the show. It's like they're not even watching it, and then they get mad at you for reviewing it. See, here's what I don't like. They get mad at you for reviewing it, and then they call you this or that for not shilling for comic books. So yeah, we're back on that again. So clearly I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. That Stranger Things asshole, let's talk about that one too.
Does he have a boat?
No.
Well, the like you said, I don't understand what. Listen, people hate the show. Okay, I don't understand what you have to gain by clapping back at people on Twitter.
I don't know. It's just antagonistic marketing. Here, we got a couple of articles. There we go. She-Hulk. There you go. Yeah, Walking Dead. Well, Walking Dead's awful.
Oh, I don't think I've ever watched one episode of Walking Dead.
Oh, it's just awful. Yeah, Walking Dead's not worth it. Walking Dead's kind of terrible.
Walking Dead is what put me off Walking Dead was that the first 5 minutes. Oh yeah, zombie apocalypse, and they're driving a brand new Hyundai. Hey, well,
they split up every half an episode or every half a season. Like they get separated, and then they spend the rest of the episode trying to find themselves again and get back together. And then something happens, and they have to split up, and then it's like the same thing over and over and over.
Hey, we didn't watch Resident Alien yet.
Well, we keep falling asleep every time we watch it, so I'm just out because
Are just because it's watching too late?
I think it's just because it's getting too boring, and I hate the baby, and I don't like the new season because I don't like the baby stuff.
I wish we would get back to just
because dear God, I'm so tired of children.
I just get back to
yeah. They jump too much, I think, in that season. So
yeah, she's flipping people off in a photo. So cliche.
Well, she's just human trash anyway.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Jersey Shore. She's just a trashy actress anyway, whoever the hell she is. Maybe stop calling them fans and just say critics. You know, maybe stop calling them this or that.
They don't want to, to them, critics are still people that, like Roger Ebert or whatever.
Yeah, but Roger Ebert's dead. Isn't he? Hasn't he been dead for like 30 years?
He's been dead.
Yeah.
But to them, critics aren't the people on YouTube or on Twitter. They're people who work for newspapers and actually write professional criticism. That's to them. They don't want to give people. They don't want to legitimize the quote unquote people on fans on Twitter. Is she crying again?
I don't care. I don't care. She-Hulk, attorney at law star Jamila Jamil, Titania, has smashed down some trolls who recently... So is her character Titania, or is she called Titania in real life? Because that's what I'm confused about. Is she using that as a name where she exists outside of the show?
Her character is Titania, but she goes under the Twitter name Titania.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you make it a little more confusing?
I must admit, the controversy initially brought me here. I came for racism, but save for sarcasm and general dislike of everything. I mean, I don't dislike everything. I get kind of tired of the BS. I'm kind of getting too old for this crap.
I've been kind of following what's been going on the Twitters. And
I've been unplugging.
She came for the racism. I think she's upset. I think she got caught off guard that people actually had legit criticisms of the show. I really do. Because...
Well, at the same time, though... The ones who complain about this the loudest are the ones who complain about everything with a woman in it. And about every woman who doesn't kiss their ass and agree with them. So, yeah. I mean, you kind of at the same time, I hate saying it, but a lot of the people who are complaining loudest about She-Hulk are the kind of sexist-y sort of ones. But to be fair. And here I'm worried about how dead my channel is. Let's just lose everybody else while we're here. Yeah, they are a bunch of sexists, aren't they? Some of them are.
A bunch of ists.
Some of them are, though. Like, some of the critics of this actually are.
Phobicists.
You know, this is what's so infuriating to me. It's like, listen to what I fucking have to say about it. I'm actually criticizing the way women are portrayed in this. Here, so screw it. I'm gonna clip it. Fuck it. I'll lose everybody. Why not? Nobody's super chatting anyway right now, so screw it. We'll lose everybody. She-Hulk backlash with sexist trolls. You know what? Sometimes they are a bit sexist. And I'm talking about the people that they're going out of their way they're not listening to women critics is what I'm trying to tell you. They're not listening to what I'm saying about the show. They're not listening to anything I have to say. They're going to the same group of men. They're going to the same handful of 5 men over and over and over again to argue with, to complain about. And you know what? That is a little sexist. To just ignore every single female voice, every single female critique, unless you're sucking up to the right side of the aisle, unless you're sucking up to the tier, to the hierarchy. So yeah, we're gonna completely time this crap out. And what else am I talking about? We're talking about She-Hulk right now. There you go. Unsubscribe from this channel or something. I don't even care anymore. She-Hulk, attorney at law star Jamila Jamil hits back at sexist trolls. Why are so many men upset? Because you're listening to only fucking men. Do you understand this, lady? Because you're only listening to the male critics, that's why. Because if you guys could take your heads out of your asses for 2 minutes, Jamila, Jamil, and go, you know what, you can go shove that right up your ass. You can shove that middle finger right up your ass, Jamila, Jamil. It's perfectly fine not to like She-Hulk, attorney at law. But it's become clear since the series launched that many fans have issue. You know what? Stop calling people fans of this. You have to earn your fans. You have to earn your right to this thing. And it's perfectly fine not to like She-Hulk, attorney at law, but it's become clear since the series launched that many fans have taken issue with the show because this features a female lead. No, you're only listening to the same group of men over and over again. Listen to me. If you had any sense in your stupid little head, you She-Hulk people like Jamila, Jamil, you listen to what I have to say, and you're making women look like a bunch of neurotic, undateable, crazy incel women babies. Present, She-Hulk is a bad show. It is. I agree. She-Hulk is a terrible show. It is a bad show. And it features the most unlikable, undateable, unredeemable qualities in these women. This is a show that focuses so much on don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. And then it gives us this. Go. And the show isn't funny. It's cringe. It features the worst type of female characters. And the fact that they're only listening to male reviewers is even worse. It's even worse. You don't see Jamila crapping Jamila in my crapping Twitter, do you? No, well, I'm not even looking at my Twitter anymore because, frankly, who gives a crap? Who gives a crap? I'm tired of listening to feedback. I'm tired of listening to what other people say. And if people can't start listening and telling people that I am covering She-Hulk, that my voice needs to be heard in this, then you know what? What good are they? Go tell people. Be the better people than that. Be better than the She-Hulk writers and producers and actors. Tell people that I'm reviewing this. Tell everybody you come across that we're reviewing this here, that I'm talking. We need to start listening to female voices, because if they really, really, really want to play that, they can play that all they want. They're just ruining their brand. They're just destroying the MCU. And frankly, I don't care if they're destroying it. I don't care if they're destroying it. They can tank that garbage till the cows come home. It's nothing but whamming anyways. The MCU. Jamila, Titania. So, and here's the other thing. Is her character Titania or is she Titania? Because she's got her stupid name Titania on Twitter, doesn't she know? And are you an actress or are you a spokes-nothing? Are you just a makeup brush? Are you in TikTok? It's just a TikTok, Instagram, nothing. It's a photograph. This isn't even a person. This has no personality. The whole personality is to be makeup brand influencer. That's her whole personality. Seriously, I'm so tired of these type of people. And they took to Twitter to convince the world that they're real human people, to share another video of herself in character as the villain in New York Times. See, this is the problem. She's like going too much in character crap. She's going too much. She's been having a lot of fun playing the character outside of the MCU, but there are those who couldn't resist trying to troll Jamil. As you can see below, the actress wasted no time. No, she's wasting a lot of her time. She's wasting her time. She's wasting her show's credibility by feeding into this crap. If they genuinely believe that these guys are trolls, then they'll go ahead and stop feeding them. But no, they're utilizing the same group of people that they can prop up as dumbasses on Twitter to the people that support this kind of crap, to that side of the aisle. Say, hey, see, look at all these dumbass quote-unquote man babies, and they don't actually listen to me. And I'm so sick and tired of this. I know they probably don't have a lot of credibility, but I get so sick and tired of this. Listen to what I have to say. Stop propping up the same handful of people. Stop allowing the same handful of people to be heard. Because that's not doing anything for this movement. That is not doing anything for the credibility of this movement when it's the same 5 quote-unquote white dudes that get all the press and engagement and get all of the fucking attention for this shit. So Titania's on Twitter as Jamila Jamil, apparently. And she's going, am I toxic? You randomly rude to me online without knowing me. You are toxic, Jamila says. A woman politely responding to your rudeness is toxic. You need our show because it highlights your type of behavior. And you need them because it gives you someone to blame. You need them because it gives you a way to say, see, it's not us, it's them. Meanwhile, if you listen to me, this is why I'm so threatening to everybody. Because I am that voice that you're supposed to be listening to. I am that voice that these studios and companies don't want you to hear. And guess what? I'm that voice that the people who they get in fights with don't want you to hear too. Because I also call out how much both sides of this crap they need this. They need somebody to blame. They need it to be a bunch of quote unquote white male types. Or else. And she's even responding. She's even like lashing out at women on her tweets. I saw some of this crap. This is about all I have. So, dude, who cares? I gotta live my dream and be in a Marvel project. Another troll shared their disappointment in the Disney Plus series. Actually, I believe that I saw some of that, and it was just showcasing how this isn't even hitting the Nielsen ratings. All right, this might be the number 1 show on Disney Plus, but it is not number 1 when compared to everything else in the universe. It's not even cracking the top 10 when it's compared to everything else in the universe. So this is probably fairly getting in about the 300,000 ballpark. And this is going to be a rant. I'm sorry for being a rant. But this just gets under my skin that every time time we hear these same articles and see the same crap. They're arguing with the same handful of people, and I'm just so tired of it. Oh, eat another French fry, sweetie. Eat another French fry, sweetie. I don't get why. See, if I did that, if I were wearing a green dress, people would just be body shaming me. But I guess if you're, have clear eating disorders or something, then you probably can eat a French fry without people yelling at you. I am Mecca, and that's about all I have for this rant. This series can go F itself. I will be ripping it a new one because my voice matters more than anybody else's in this. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Doesn't she look trashy? This is why we call her Jersey Shore. This is why we call. But I'm so sick to death of these people giving the same handful of assholes attention when I'm like, I'm right here. I'm right fucking here.
You need a boat, that's why.
I just need a boat. How woke is House of the Dragons?
Not that woke?
Very. Extremely. It depends on if you hate women or not. I mean... That's really what it boils down to. House of the Dragons. It really depends on, how much you hate women, how much you hate diversity. I mean, there's gay people, there's people of color, there's women, there's diversity.
Yeah, it's all handled very well.
But it's not.
It's all handled very well, though.
Yeah, it's not like, well, they're not swapping people as far as I can tell. And if it's from a book, who cares? I'm not going to read the book before I watch a show or something. For me, I don't mind. I really enjoy this. I'm really, really enjoying this.
I mean, yeah.
I was kind of concerned. All right, let me get into my recap of this now that I've kind of gotten a rant off my chest. Here we go. The House of the Dragons is pretty much... It's still kind of maintaining this slower burn pacing. I was really worried last week. I mean, it's actually a good show. Yeah, 2022 standard. So yeah, if you hate women and gay people, you're gonna hate it. So if you don't, that's the issue I'm seeing, is that far right mentality of they only judge stuff based on how woke it is versus how good it is. It's like, yeah, you can have woke and diversity, but no, nobody wants to live in compromise. Nobody wants to live in harmony. Everything is us or against. You're either with us or against us. You're either for, Ben Shapiro running every movie and having them all feature a bunch of white people and gore and gross shit, or having some sort of happy, like you can't have a happy medium anymore. You can't have a compromise. You can't have, yes, it's very woke. However, they're not race swapping anyone. They're not gender swapping anyone. We're not hearing, there is no elf lives matter in this. And so in that respect, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock, RSO Media. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's wrong with white people? Nothing's wrong with white people. Nothing's wrong with people of color either. There's I think that's what I'm trying to say is I am tired of being pushed further and further towards a side that literally is just upset with seeing people who aren't white men on screen at this point. And is that fair?
I think so.
You think so? Because the more I hear it, the more I hear, like how is it woke? Is it not? Is it, because it's, well, is it preachy? Is it preaching about skin color? No, it is just kind of, there are moments here. The Rhaenyra, her husband, is of color, quote unquote, because he's part of that side of the Targaryen family. I like happy mediums. I like happy jiggles more. Oh, thank you. There are instances of, well, your children are clearly bastards because they look nothing like their father, who is, clearly a mixed race. They would probably be a little bit darker than a white kid, and they would probably have that white hair. Mm-hmm. They would probably have these genetic things. And so that's kind of like what a lot of the story is leading into. I can see why now they time jumped. I didn't know I would survive the time jump. I was really not on board last episode with the time jump. It went full Game of Thrones. It went F-bombs. It went nudity, gore stuff. Was there nudity last time? I don't know. I don't remember if there's nudity. There might not have been. There was blood and gore and yuck. And yuck. For sure, I think it's fair. We're all tired of the antics. What do you mean antics? I just get tired of things getting swapped out for the diversity stuff's sake. Mm-hmm. However, the new freaking Interview with the Vampire was very, very good, and I think it's mostly because I can't stand Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt, and I always thought it was a little gay to begin with.
Oh my.
So yeah, there's a lot of that type of stuff in this where, it is about women not getting their voices heard in a time and a place setting where it's appropriate. Because if you go nowadays, women are more heard than men in some instances, some areas. But at the same time, a lot of women, like Titania, really ruined it for a lot of people. They really ruined it for a lot of people by being complete, Dana Schwartzes and Nina Sarkeesians. So, or Frosts or me. You can't not notice the obvious crap in it, but I'm trying to walk it back now. It's like, no.
I heard my name.
No, we are getting to the point now where there is a certain side of the internet and they won't admit it, but they clearly just don't want to see any more women in anything. They don't want to see any more, and it's another one. Like, that's me and kids. I never want to see another kid in anything ever again. That's what's kind of bothering me about this. They time jumped to the point where the two teenagers in the last one, they're now grown women with children. And sure, the one was, had a baby in like the last few episodes, even though she was like 14. My issue is I'm just tired of kids. I'm tired of that. I've never looked into Brad Pitt's eyes. He's so stoned. What are you going to see? A bunch of red haze? Brad Pitt. It's the jawline, and he's got that Franken jaw. Ugh, I hate Brad Pitt. He's so ugly. He's ugly in the same way Johnny Depp is. The same way I can't stand Johnny Depp. So I was worried about the time jump because they were going a little too gory, a little too what's-its. What would you say?
Graphic?
Graphic, yeah. And they introduced, and this is still kind of an issue I have, they have introduced a whole crap ton of new characters. And in the last episode, in episode 6, so we're going to kind of talk about 6 and 7. 6 and 7. In episode 6, they introduce Matt Smith's wife. He ends up marrying the young princess. She ends up dying now. The young princess was the one that they were going to marry off to the king. And he said, no, you're too young. You're like 12. Well, she's a little older now. She's like mid-20s. She ends up dying in childbirth, or going to die in childbirth. She has her dragon torture. Race, gender, so I'll be like, oh, who cares about Ariel? Are people actually upset about a stupid fucking mermaid? Like, that's the thing. That's the problem I have. Huh? No, it's fine. I just, it's not...
Well, the whole thing about Ariel is, like you said, it's just... I don't think
anybody's like, who the fuck liked the Little Mermaid to begin with?
It's
that was my issue with that. Who the crap liked the Little Mermaid to begin with? Like that's the issue.
I saw it 30 years ago.
I didn't like it then.
It's like, okay, fine.
I didn't like it then.
This is all. I'm more upset. You're remaking.
That's the thing. It's like everything's a remake. So if everything's a remake, I'm just gonna freaking have fun with it. It's an example. It's just
yeah, I know. We know, but like I said, my big issue is that it's a remake to begin with. I mean, really, because I used to look forward to new Disney movies. Hey, what new Disney movie am I going to see?
I didn't. I hated Disney. I thought it was for squares and lame people.
Well, anyway, this is years ago. But when they're having a big renaissance, like, oh my God, they're doing Beauty and the Beast. Wow, Aladdin. I've never seen that one before. Oh, look.
That was all the 90s. You were a grown adult. I was a teenager then. What were you watching Disney movies as a grown adult?
It was just kind of fun though. Like, oh wow, look at that. They're doing something new. They're
doing cartoons of stuff that I saw B movies of.
But again, the idea was that do something. Please do something new. I don't need a Pinocchio remake with Tom Hanks and the Key and Peele guy. I mean, it's both. We've seen all this. We've seen it. You know that song by Bare Naked Ladies? It's all been done.
Yeah,
it's all been done.
Oh yeah,
it's all been done. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Well, I mean, even this, like, a lot of this stuff has been done in House of Dragons. It's still the strong female, she's like, I gotta position myself as the queen.
Should have Aladdin speak Arabic. Yeah, but you know what? You're gonna make a movie where nobody's gonna understand what's going on, the dialogue. And I know they would speak Arabic. You know what?
They lost me when they made them animated and musicals.
You know why we go to movies so we don't have to read.
That's part of this too, with the Game of Thrones stuff. I get tired of people saying, well, if you don't read the books, I'm not going to take you seriously.
Homework.
I don't want to do the homework. I don't want to. You know what? If you want book club, then that's fine. And there's a lot of people out there who do book clubs. I want to talk about the TV. I want to talk about when the TV's good or bad. I'm tired of focusing on if it's woke or not, because seriously, woke isn't going anywhere. Woke isn't going in. I'm not a pep rally for, that side of the aisle. That's the one thing I'm noticing. Everybody's like a pep rally for, yay, we're winning. Like, no, you're not. Get out of your head. You're not winning anything. They still have all the money. Who cares? Now that that's settled, now I'm going to have some fun with my entertainment.
Piggly Pete, did you find it ironic in the 80s that Song of the South has been pretty much just wiped from the Disney catalog, and they had an advertising campaign with the Huxtables for Disney parks and singing Zippity Doo Dah? No?
No.
Okay, I'm the only one who remembers that then. Darn it. I was like, oh, the irony. Okay, never mind. Woke will lose when they go broke. You can't see. Yeah, but Disney,
we're in the middle of a recession.
Disney has a bottomless pit of cash, though. I mean, that's the thing.
What about me? Anyone want to get me up to 100 today? Because I feel like, what is calling out the woke help when that doesn't get you anywhere unless you're shilling for crap you don't want to shill for. That's what I want to know. I mean, what is it going to benefit me though to be against the woke?
I mean, there's a recent
anymore. It really doesn't.
There's a recent. I'm not going to go on about it, but people think it's a victory. A recent talk show host quit. Oh yeah, they went woke and they went broke. Like no, he was just
the
bad.
Daily Show was always.
But he was just a bad comedian. That was the thing. I mean, whether or not woke survives or dies off, just a. Really,
are you sure it's woke, or are you sure we're not in a recession? Because,
I said a lot of stuff just hinges on whether it's good or not. That's the thing.
I think we're just in a recession, and I think that until I see otherwise.
Yeah, people don't have you have a lot of choices, you have a lot of ways you have to spend your money,
And I'm sorry, I don't really give a flying fuck about superhero stuff promoting independent creators.
Am I going to spend $12.99 on HBO Max for the month, or am I going to buy 2 pounds of chicken that I'm going to be able to eat for
the problem with supporting independent creators in the middle of recession is they have now turned the audience against anybody who isn't shilling for something, who isn't selling you a comic, a product, a thing. So that's like once you kind of realize that, you immediately say, you know what, I'm not supporting this independent stuff now, because that's the second they say, oh, you have to create something else. No, I mean, like, it literally, and I'm not talking just comics either. I'm talking like anything. Like anything, like the entire side of the aisle here.
I don't mean comic books. I mean independent news. Literally anything that isn't big corporations.
I'm less than anybody, and I'm less than anybody.
My whole thing about
I'm a littler guy than anybody.
My whole thing.
And what happens? Everybody supports the bigger guys. Everybody supports the huge channels. Everybody supports the ginormous stuff. I'm appreciative of what I've got. Don't let me. Don't people. Please don't think that. But if people really, really wanted to support the smaller independent content creators, without shitting on them for not selling books or whatever, that's the issue here. So now I'm kind of like, you know what? I don't even want to be on this side of the aisle. I'd almost rather support the mainstream and make fun of it, because the mainstream isn't necessarily going anywhere. The mainstream's always going to be garbage. It's been garbage my entire life. It's been garbage since the 90s.
One of the things about supporting independent creators, I'm like, how many of these things am I going to buy?
You have to go political and be the female Tim Pool. But do people really want me to tell them why they need to start supporting abortion? I mean, because every time I start saying like that, I mean, you get like Salty's almost there. He's almost there. He's saying, yes, this human is a human piece of crap who shouldn't exist anymore. I was watching his video today. I was watching his video on this woman who taught her kid to curb stomp other kids. It was like a black woman and black mother and a black teenager, and they were beating up a white kid. And I'm like, you're almost sounding like you're into Planned Parenthood there. Like this close. So this is my problem with politics though, is like I literally don't care how much. I really don't care. That's the issue. That's the issue I have with it. So I'm kind of at the point now where the if it's woke or not is almost irrelevant. Like, I'd rather just talk about, is it good or not?
Yeah, well, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And this is something new to me. Like, this is kind of why I wanted to watch the Game of Thrones one, because it's kind of new to me. I don't have to read the book. Of course, then you have that whole demographic of people. Like, if you're not reading the book, you're not a true... I'm watching the show. I want to talk about the shows. I want to talk about the TV. I've been a TV person my whole life. Would you make more revenue as a CL Tim Pool Senior 6? Probably not. Because, like, that's the thing. Like, what would I say to, like, could I live with myself if I sit around lying to people the whole time?
Listen to what all those guys say. They all say the same exact thing.
Right, and it's annoying, and they all suck and are stupid.
Every time I hear Tim Pool say World War III, Civil War, drink!
I could be listening to a video about Elon Musk buying Twitter, and it goes off onto, they're grooming the kid. I don't care. Literally don't care. And I'm sick. And another thing. Like, I could do political commentary about how much I hate political commentators. I could easily do that. Because seriously, if I hear one more childless YouTuber talk about the gay teachers or any of that stuff, I'm sick and tired.
Gay teachers that they want to arm.
Gay teachers that they also want to arm at the same time, right? So are they grooming your kids or do you want to arm them? Oh, that's the other one. And I just is so sick and tired of fucking hearing it. So I don't think people want to hear my political opinions. I don't think people want to hear my political takes as somebody who gets so sick of the politics of everything, because it's the same thing. It's literally the exact same thing it's been for the past 20 years. It is just team sports. It is just trashing the other team to make the other team look worse than your own, when your own is just a piece of crap too.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you about the whole woke thing. I mean, do you think if All in the Family were on now,
Can you close that window?
Do you think people would call it woke? I think they would. I think there's people that would lose their minds over it.
What?
All in the Family.
Oh, people wouldn't watch it now because it's on TV. People don't watch TV.
Well, regardless of where it was on.
So yeah, I'm kind of tired of pandering to the anti-woke side, because they always have a reason to divide and conquer the lesser. You know, I'll pick a time, and then a huge fucking channel will be like, you know what, that's a good time when nobody's watching, and then they'll come and steal that, or I'll be, you know what, I'll support this until they say, oh yes, but we're not going to support anybody who isn't creating something, and it all becomes like. Yeah. So that's why I'm just kind of getting tired of it. That's why I'm getting a little sick of that side of the aisle, because they went too political. Everything went too damn political. Oh, and I'm not going to watch Wakanda Forever.
You know what? I'm out of that myself.
Yeah.
I'm
not watching it. I don't care about the trailer. I
freaking love Namor.
I have the trailer.
That's not Namor.
I don't even know what the hell Namor is.
The Mexican guy.
I don't care. So the guy who looks like Sunman or something, or like a He-Man.
Looks like Chi-Chi's cousin.
The guy who looks like a He-Man.
Because that's, you want all of that jewelry and all that to weigh you down when you're swimming through water. Yeah, that makes sense.
House Valerian race swap is an issue. Is it though? Because I never saw those characters before on screen. I think that's my thing with race swaps. Have I seen the characters before on screen? Probably not. So yeah, they did a day for night crappy shot and it looked awful. And it looked terrible, and it looked really, really bad, and I can see why they did it, but the rest of the episode was okay. Like, people even said, well, why am I watching it when I should just be listening to it? Calling you a £5 super chat, £5 for redness of hair. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. You want to meet me in real life? See, I don't like meeting people in real life. So you can flirt with you and Robbie, the ever-loving crap out of me. He wouldn't do it, though. He's too much of a wuss. He wouldn't beat somebody up.
All right, come on.
And dear God, if you meet me in person, please don't tell me how amazing other YouTubers are. That's what I really want to hear. Somebody I unsubscribed to 3 years ago. How awesome they are. No, I don't like meeting people in person. That's the big thing. Is like, it's just too much pressure. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm awkward anyway, and I really hate being pressured to do it. So. It's just too much. What?
I was trying to think of something else to say. Yeah, the Wakanda.
See, now I'm too hot because now the sun's coming out.
Riri Williams. They show Riri Williams in Wakanda Forever thing. There you go.
Do you want to talk about Wakanda Forever? Here.
Not really. I mean, it's like there's Shuri's Black Panther.
Is this the newest one?
That's the new one, yeah. Because it. I did not like Black Panther. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a Marvel. It was like a superhero movie out of the '90s. I thought it was a very weak story.
Isn't this just the Coming to America?
Pretty much.
Just Coming to America.
So yeah, so everybody's.
This is all racist. This is all racist stereotypes.
But it's Afrofuturism.
But they're literally throwing spears in these trailers. Ew, yeah, what's this?
That
Duck?
guy's supposed to be Namor, who doesn't look a thing like him. 25% different Namor.
Why does he have pointy ears? Is he an elf?
I guess.
Ew, and that's like that's one of those clams that look like dicks.
Conch shell.
Why is it in slow motion? Do I have it in slow motion on purpose? No,
you don't. It's just a confusion.
Normal.
There's Shuri.
Wasn't she a racist too? She's like, I just love working on a white boy. I don't know what accent she had. This George Floyd mural. Was this before or after they struck it down? Why is everything in slow motion?
Well, that's supposed to be underwater.
This guy's a He-Man character. Why does he have a shark throne? Is this Game of Sharks?
Because he's from not Atlantis. They couldn't have Atlantis because they don't want people to get confused with Aquaman. Even though this guy was around first.
She's got a spear. She's got a literal spear.
She-Man. That's it, She-Man.
Is this where the Jedi Council meets?
That's
where Yoda's going to be sitting, right?
The most advanced country on the face of the earth has an army that fights with spears.
Are these guys like gremlins?
Those are the Atlantis guys, I guess.
Are they wraiths?
Yeah, this is confusing. That's the guy who's barking like an ape.
Is he? They got a black guy barking like an ape. Where? Here?
That guy. No, the first movie.
I didn't see the first movie.
It was him.
I didn't see the first movie. I didn't review it either.
More risky.
Contrary to popular belief.
I know.
Wakanda has the tech to make laser contact fire when carry.
The surface well.
Not Britney Spears.
Magnora's Fight Shoot has not watching the Wakanda Forever. Bigots. I didn't see the last one. Thank you.
I didn't like Black Panther. I didn't like the movie Black Panther. And this is not selling me on the whole thing. As much as I've been waiting for Namor to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this isn't Namor.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord.
Here comes the evil white man with their guns. Yeah,
this looks stupid.
Come on, do you really think she could beat away? She could just swat away all those bullets?
Oh, they swim stupid too.
What you whisper.
Hey, Holmes! Hey, check out my ride, man!
So is he from like an Aztec country?
He's from East LA, from City Terrace.
Why can't you say he's from some submerged Aztec city or something? Why can't they give him a different backstory?
They are saying he's an Aztec.
Okay, so he's an Aztec. All right.
Still, but it looks bad. It just looks bad.
They're all terrible. Didn't they have a car chase in the last one?
They're driving a Plymouth Barracuda.
They had that in the last one, didn't they?
Plymouth Barracuda car chase on top of an Audi or a Lexus or whatever it was.
I don't care about anything. This just reminds me too much of Coming to America, and I hated the second one so much that I.
Oh my
just,
god, that was terrible.
So this is just Coming to America 3, right? He's a lowrider Atlantean. He'll be riding up with the guys over on Fremont with their little cars that hop.
That's all I could do. And there's Riri Williams.
Do they not know that means retarded? She's like they used to go. She's a Riri. Is that her? So she's got an Iron Man suit now.
Yes, she's
got a fucking spear.
Exactly. That's not.
That's so racism.
Listen. I know you're supposed to suspend disbelief, but come on.
Is this Ironheart here? Is that her?
I think it is. Yeah. There she is. Woo! Like, oh, look at me.
I thought they were going to give her a TV show first. So she's going to be this, and then she'll have a TV show after then. What about America Chavez and all these other shitty ones?
$20 cosplay girl?
Yeah, what happened to her?
Who cares?
Is she going to be in the Marvels too?
There's just nothing going on here. There's Shuri the Black Panther.
MCU, accidental MCU. There's a lot of women in this. See, now I'm going to be that person. There's a lot of women in this.
Oh, God, I didn't know we were introducing Ironheart in this. Pass. Yeah. I'm not going to say this movie's going to bomb. It's going to make money, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good.
It'll make money just on Chadwick Boseman alone, on people feeling obligated.
It'll make money because people will turn it into a cause.
I'm going to be that person who hates women. I don't want to see a bunch of women in this movie now. Can I be that person now? I'll be that person now. Write an article about me. Everybody, Mecca's saying a sexism. Here, I'll do it. I'll do a video. I'll do a thing. We'll do a video. Mecca said a sexism, cancel her again. I did it. I said that the trailer for Wakanda Forever was filled with women. And there's a woman there. Is that Tisha Campbell? Is she in this? I can barely see. Can we be seeing this? Should we be seeing this? Oh, okay, they've got tops on under. So not historically accurate. We were spinning through this Wakanda Forever trailer, and there sure are a lot of women in this. And the George Floyd mural there. A lot of women. And this guy who's getting eaten by a shark skeleton. But like I said, there's a lot of women in this. And I don't think I really... Oh, and you said this guy was barking like a gorilla.
I think that's
was he barking like a gorilla?
Yeah,
or
he was part of the gorilla. Hoo. I mean, that's
Arsenio Hall, though. Is that a gorilla noise? Are we allowed to call it that? There's a lot of women in this. You got the queen. You got Shuri. You got whoever this woman is. That's probably a woman, too. You got this bald chick. You got women with spears. You got women flying around. You got women queening things. You got women cooking as well, probably somewhere. They're cooking up something. You got women with spears again. Women. And this one they're just doing accidentally on purpose for this one. Like, this was just a happy accident for this one being in the MCU. That's still a hard one to say. That's still a hard one to talk about. This guy. Here, do it.
Hey, Holmes! What's going on? How you doing? And they're driving he drives a Plymouth Barracuda.
Is it gonna be like hopping like the ones that we'd seen on Fremont Street?
Hey, check out my ride, man. Hydraulics.
Oh, it did. It bounced for a second. Cool. It's got hydraulics. So more stereotypes. You got women of color with spears versus the guy from East LA with hydraulics.
Hydraulics. It's called La Bamba.
More women and a flood. Well, that's just racist against the flood people in Florida. That's just insensitive to them showing all this underwater stuff. She's getting grabbed by another spear dude. Oh no, this CGI looks terrible. We've already decided we're probably gonna skip this one, but I just want to point out how wham have. There's another one. Is this Riri Williams? This is Do they not know that Riri used to be something you'd call somebody behind their back if they were
Valium. I need Valium after this.
if they were special needs. If they were special needs, is this a transformer or is that Iron Butterfly? That's Ironheart Butterfly. Oh, this looks terrible. And the other one had a spear again. Is this Riri Williams?
I'm not sure.
She's got a spear again.
She's trying to aim with a spear.
More women. There's another woman in a suit.
That's Riri.
Okay, that's Ironheart. This one might as well be a woman. Is he doing the gorilla beating his chest thing again? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, so more stereotypes, more women. It's all women and There's another woman. Why does she have a thing? Why does she have a mask on? Didn't you know that they probably don't work underwater? I don't know, but she's part of that. So make sure you wear 17 of them over your face at all times. Or else. Oh, this is awful. This is embarrassing. The suit would look better if a woman wore it. That's all this is, isn't it? And they did it because a happy accident, because, for them anyway. Tragedy in real life. I'm not mocking Chadwick Boseman's death or anything. That's really sad that he passed. But, yeah, I know people are going to be liking this one, but for crying out loud, it's just a bunch of women and people with spears. So, if people don't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. I am Mecca, and I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere. I don't know what's happening either. So what did we decide for Game of Thrones? We liked it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of good. Did you talk about the twist at the end, or do you want?
We didn't really get into it.
So the guy who's married to Corpse Face, he wants out of the marriage.
Yeah, because he's gay. He's gay.
He's gay. He says, "Listen, it's unfair to you that I'm
not here.
I'm riding the baloney pony."
Yeah.
And
so her husband leaves.
You deserve a husband. Regardless of what his lifestyle is or whatever, he does love her to a certain degree.
Well, you can tell they care about each other. And she's like, yeah, you're a good man. You're a decent guy. You have a good heart, which is rare.
And he says to her, you really deserve to be happy. I'm not going to be able to make you happy.
Yeah.
So
that frees her up to marry her uncle. Mm-hmm. Matt Smith. Yay.
So they fake his death.
Yeah, they fake her husband's death in this one.
Which actually, yeah.
Spoilers. Do I still have spoilers on there?
Yeah, which Matt Smith paid off a guy to do.
We keep going back to this because I just want to talk about it. This is one of those shows, like, yes, it's very, very woke. Yes, it's very, very diverse. Yes, it shows a lot of different... Yes, there's gay people. Yes, there's all this stuff. But holy crap, it was actually pretty decent. There's part where they've got the kids fighting, and one of the kids ends up getting a dragon. Mm-hmm. Like one of Allison's kids. Her kids are awful.
Oh my god.
Her kids are awful. I hate her kids. And they're trying to kind of unite the entire family and stuff. Of course, they're all inbred as crap, but we knew they would be. So I mean, this is way back in the before times.
In the before time.
There's a Dreams of Game of Thrones. I can't get around. Yeah, it does need some more happiness to it too, but. Yeah. But you can't understand. It's that time period.
The king is very sickly and...
Yeah, he's not going to make it too much longer. So I like that they're kind of slowing down again. I was a little worried last episode that they didn't... that they didn't I don't know. That they time jump so much. Who gets to... Caleb McLaughlin, you're still spamming that? Do you want to super chat that so I remember? That would be great. Thank you. How's the dragon? Viewers outraged. Never see. Now I'm sidetracked again. All right. What do you want? Anything else to say about that?
Not really. I mean, like I said, it's yeah. They I think they could have done better with the day for night scenes. Make it the next day. I don't think it would have.
Yeah, I
lessened the impact of any of those scenes.
It's like everybody gathers for the funeral of the one chick who killed herself in the last episode by telling the dragon to set herself on fire. She was gonna die anyway.
The baby was in breach.
The baby was dead. She was gonna die, and she was gonna die anyway if they cut her open. So I mean, that was pretty common back then for women to die in childbirth.
Yeah.
Especially in the days before blood transfusions. Or even in the days of like a cut could possibly get infected and kill you back then.
Yeah.
So.
Oh dear, I've stepped on a nail. Well, I had a good life. I had a good life.
Right.
38, far too old.
So these kids end up like really fighting each other. So you got Matt Smith's kids. He's got 2 daughters with the sister of her husband, who she didn't have kids with, so her kids are all white. His kids look mixed race with the white hair. And so everybody's kind of like accusing, but everybody knows that her kids are bastards with like somebody else. And it's not for her like not trying. She was trying to have a kid with the other one, but you know, it just never took, I suppose. So that's like one of the big questions. And Allison knows, like the queen knows that her kids are not legit. So now we've got the kids were all fighting, and so you've got his 2 daughters, and then you've got how many kids? She's got 3 boys, and then the other one has 2 boys and a girl. This is what's confusing me, is like they all have so many kids now, so we got so many kids coming in. So these kids will probably grow up in the next season. They'll probably get rid of, well, I guess there's no more major time jumps anytime soon that I'm hearing. But for crying out loud. Oh, and then the middle kid of the queens, he stole the dragon with no consequences and that is the dragon that belonged to Matt Smith's wife, who, you know, that dragon probably should have gone to the daughters, but they didn't do anything. They didn't go and grab it. So he's kind of right there. Well, now we will have an incest queen and king. It's all relative. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's kind of was common in that type of time frame that they're basing this on. So, you know, I'm not that, I mean, it's not like my thing, but it's like, you know, I can kind of not let that ruin the show for me, I suppose. But yeah, she does end up doing the deed with her uncle finally, and then they get married because they're allowed to then, because now he's free. Oh, well, she hires a guy to come in and fake her husband's death, though. Too, or Matt Smith does. Matt Smith hires a guy to come in and fake her husband's death so he can go.
And they showed later on that this guy's on a boat.
Yeah, he's on a boat. Not with the boat assholes, but
rowing to another boat, larger ship, and they take the hood off, and it's her husband with his hair cut off. So
yeah. So we enjoyed it. We're enjoying this one. It's not too bad. It is a little slow, and it's very dark in some of this. So I will criticize that. They should have not done that. They should have just left it bright and maybe just put a few. But I can see why where they had one scene with the girls come in with their nightcaps. Clearly, they kind of needed it to look dark, and it didn't feel like it was a different day. It did feel kind of like it had progressed. And maybe the sun was too bright, and they wanted to kind of hide the fact that it's overcast before, and then now all of a sudden it's bright sun, so they color timed it too much. It's really annoying. It's a bit distracting. It's a little, but other than that, it's actually pretty good, and I'm kind of happy I stuck with it. I was kind of almost ready to give up last episode with the gore, the swearing, the time jump, the new characters, but I'm kind of curious to see where it goes now, to see how much more they're gonna abridge. Quote. It feels like we're kind of just condensing and abridging. So I liked that one. What else we got here? We got the Stranger Things guy. Is this the one?
What is his deal?
I don't know. This is why I don't do a lot of stories that I don't understand. So here you're going to see me do one that'll never get clipped for any time because I didn't read it or watch anything on it because I wasn't interested. So apparently he's getting racism on him because something. Right? Do you want to read it?
You see, Stranger Things star Caleb McLaughlin opens up about racism from fans. It definitely took a toll on me. Oh, poor me. Well,
Close your DMs, idiot.
yeah.
How about this? Close your DMs. Don't check your social media.
And delete Twitter.
Well, you don't have to delete Twitter, but, if you're going to just use Twitter as, just an anonymous person, make an anonymous Twitter and then have, your official one for your work or for your name, for your check mark so you can promote your crap.
Phil Davis. Just go under the name Phil Davis.
Yeah, or just go under the name of some anime something.
Why should I hide who I am? It's not about hiding who I am. It's about wanting privacy. You're a public figure, okay?
Yeah, if the internet was expect, I don't know. Everybody are pussies, aren't they? It's like, get over it, dude. You're on a TV show. Blow me. Alright,
Caleb McLaughlin, who plays Lucas Sinclair on Stranger Things.
Here, you take the hot seat. I'm gonna get up.
Okay, just let me know
what happened?
Just let me know if I'm running too long.
Oh no, I think what happened was he was mad that they didn't line up for him at a convention before the show aired and they didn't know who he was. Yeah, that was it.
It happens, man. It happens.
Actually, let me record it. This will be a short. Because I don't have a whole lot to say about it. That kid from Stranger Things, apparently he was mad that they weren't in line at a Comic-Con before they knew who he was on a show, and he called them istophobes for it.
You want me to take over the hot seat for a few minutes?
Yeah, you can read the article if you want.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Gee, hello, boys and girls. Oh, I got a side boob here. Hello, boys and girls. Are we having fun today? Open about facing racism as a young actor on the Netflix hit series. It definitely took a toll on me as a younger kid, the actor says at the Heroes Comic-Con Belgium convention Sunday. My very first Comic-Con, some people didn't stand in line because I was black. How about they didn't stand in line because they had no idea who they are? Listen, I've seen people not in line for bigger names. Some people told me, oh, I didn't want to be in your line because you were mean to 11, Millie Bobby Brown. Okay. But Glock continue. Some people don't, even now, some people don't follow me or don't support me because I'm black. That's not the reason. Sometimes,
because we don't know who the hell you are, dude.
Sometimes overseas you feel the racism, you feel the bigotry. Sometimes it's hard to talk about. And for people to understand. But when I was younger, it definitely affected a lot for me. It's not about.
You're still younger.
The series.
Stupid. It's this is just a stupid article.
Starting on the series when he was 14, McLaughlin says younger self would wonder, why am I the least favorite? Because probably people don't like you.
Because nobody knows who he is.
Nobody knows who you are.
Least
amount of followers. I'm on the same show as everyone for season 1. My parents had to be like, it's a sad truth because it's because you're the black child on the show. Oh, go get bent. Because I was born with this beautiful chocolate skin. I'm not loved, he added. But that's why with my platform I want to spread positivity and love. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, by hating on.
Yeah, you're a regular Mahatma Gandhi, okay?
Poor me.
I do not because I do not give hate back to people who give hate to me. For black actors being forced to navigate racism from toxic fans, here we go. Unfortunately, is not a new phenomenon. This summer alone, Halle Bailey, who plays Ariel in the upcoming Little Mermaid adaptation, and Steve Toussaint, who plays Lord Corlys on House of the Dragon, have been hit with racist comments from trolls online. Earlier this month, the cast of The Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, condemned the relentless racism, threats, harassment, and abuse targeted at its POC cast members. Back in May, Star Wars released a similar statement. Oh, please. After Moses Ingram revealed on social media that she'd been flooded in her DMs calling her the N-word and a diversity hire. I mean, let me see, is it... Where the heck is it? I'm trying to find it. Not McGruff to climb. Well, hold on. Maybe. Just cut to... Alright, I'm trying to find the Riva thing. Is it on here? Is Riva on here? Riva. Riva.
Oh no, who cares? No.
Well, they mention her in this. I just cut to...
Maybe.
Stop crying. I'm gonna stop crying. Go to image. No.
Type in that one.
Oh, sorry.
Are
Oh,
you?
not Rafiva. Yeah. Oh, come on.
It's in downloads. I don't know. It's probably not.
Okay, well, anyway, there was a bit here. But, you know. No, I mean, like I said, I'd rather not right now. I mean, listen, it's not a reflection on your race a lot of times. It's a reflection on your ability. And it's a reflection on how you treat people. I've seen bigger white names with no people at conventions. How are my teeth doing? But like I said, it's oh yeah, it's because of racism. It's because of race. It's become too easy an excuse. How's my hat doing here? My hat was even. It's become too easy. It's become a go-to, just an automatic go-to excuse. Oh yeah, people don't like me because they're racist. I'm like, no, they don't like you because you're a jerk. How about we start there? They don't like you because you're a jerk and because you're. You know, I've seen.
Maybe he's the character with the least amount of screen time and dialogue on there.
Maybe. And he'll probably say that's because he's black. I'm like, no.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sick of hearing it.
I'm sick of hearing it too. I'm saying this is partially green screening out, but yeah. Okay, but anyway, so that's that. Caleb, listen. What?
Nothing.
Caleb, listen.
He's an asshole. Fuck him.
Yeah, it's great. It's great that you want to be positive. Oh, I'm positivity, love, blah 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 blah. Like as if you're Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I want to go to his Twitter.
Go to his Twitter. Let me see. Highlight his name. And we'll go Twitter. We'll just punch in Twitter. Okay. And we'll search that. There's his Twitter. We don't advocate doing this, but he's shirtless and be your biggest fan. Oh, that's a nice message. Caleb McLaughlin, which song would save him from and from Vecna? Vecna? I feel like a Pop Smoke. Who the hell's Pop Smoke?
I don't know.
Okay, back to school.
He's a teenager. He's a stupid idiot
He's
teenager.
a stupid kid, yeah. Yeah. Mark Ruffalo comes up. United Masters. He retweeted this. Can't see anything there. Music Mondays. He's into music. Okay. His new song. Oh, he thinks he's a singer now. Okay.
I just want to see if he argued with anybody.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Go into tweets and replies.
I see. Tweets and replies.
Because he probably is there on a fucking
yeah,
arguing with people.
Probably. Okay, a lot of
lot of
Yeah, it's just the same
a lot
crap.
of music, a lot of video.
He doesn't actually use, he just uses it to promote. He
promote
doesn't
it.
even use goddamn social media. Fuck him.
A partnership with Step, whatever that is. How Gen Z does money. Okay, all right. Well, he's.
Should I clip a video of this? Should I go over this? Let me do a quick condensed version.
Yeah, let me
All right,
let me get out of the chair here. Let me go this way.
The wrong way around. See, now it's too hot.
I'm gonna get. Do we have more Starburst?
There's a few.
I'm gonna get one.
If you want to turn the air down and make it a little cooler, I would appreciate it. Pretty please. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't listen to you guys. I should have done a video on this. A lot of my thing, I took my own advice. I took your advice. I stopped listening to Twitter and I went with videos that I kind of thought might hit. I'm bad at it. I am. Don't worry. See, this is the thing. Like, I asked Twitter, and I think a lot of the problem with Twitter is that I'm shadow banned there, so people don't see it until like a week later. All right. Well, this guy. This crap. I don't even want to tell. See, I hate giving. Like, this is my problem. I hate giving this attention. I hate giving these people, these crybabies, attention. You know, that's my big thing. You deleted your Twitter. See, I'm not so much to the point where I want to delete it yet because I like seeing what I see, like the news things. You know, I like seeing the variety stuff when it happens rather than just going and clicking variety. But yeah. Like, I almost hate that. I guess that's how I'm starting it. I'm kind of getting tired. No, I'm not getting tired. I almost hate giving these crybabies attention. But I have to anyway because we have to mock them and make a video, don't we? I am Becca. Please subscribe or unsubscribe or don't subscribe or do subscribe. I don't know which is better or worse. I just assume anything I say is going to honk people off, or the second I upload, YouTube has that glitch where it unsubscribes people. I don't know. I'm tired of complaining, and I think I'm tired of hearing these celebrities complain a little bit. I don't know if I'm tired of it. I don't know if I'm tired of it, or it's just the same old note over and over and over again, and that's what we have with our latest, this one. This is the dude, one of the dudes from Stranger Things. Do you guys really need this much publicity? I mean, isn't the show almost wrapping after season 5? So, a character I barely remember from a show I watched 2 seasons of. I saw the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things. He was the friend of the kids who had all the stuff happening to them, right? Because you had the mom of the kid who was taken into the underground, and then the other main characters were the other family. And then you had, like, the girl, and then he was just kind of like the extra friend. He almost felt like he was there just to be the ethnically diverse sidekick character. So it was almost as if he was only there for representation reasons to begin with. Am I wrong about this? Am I right about this? You guys can tell me in chat or in the comments, either or. So he's complaining that he didn't understand to close his DMs, never look at his Twitter, get himself a burner account the second he is a certifiable celebrity person. Because you got a blue check mark. Here's the thing, close your DMs. Good, they are. Stop listening. Don't listen to the notifications. Don't click the bell. Don't even click the bell. I'm not clicking that bell anymore because unlike you guys who totally should click the bell here, for me, getting into Twitter fights is just not productive, and I take everything wrong. And I'm trying to be better about it, and I'm sorry if I take everything wrong. And I put my foot in my mouth all the time, and I will. But one thing I'm not going to be putting my foot in my mouth about is how annoyed I am with these actors who are going around complaining that they're not getting enough attention in line at Comic-Cons. I saw that one going around. I saw he was getting not enough Here we go. About isms from fans. He plays Lucas Sinclair on Stranger Things. Opened up about facing isms and phobias as a young actor on the Netflix. We already went over this article. I wanted to read it again here. It definitely took a toll on me as a younger kid. Well, why did you have social media as a kid? Why didn't you have responsible adults in your life so I don't have to hear it? Seriously. If these parents and people would take responsibility for their children, then I wouldn't have to hear it. You get a kid on a TV show, you don't let them see their social media. That's the last thing you should do. And that's just dust or something. I don't know what the hell that was. Sometimes I just cough for no reason. It definitely took a toll on me. He said at the Younger Comic-Con Kids Belgium convention on Sunday, my very first Comic-Con, some people didn't stand in my line because of the color of my skin, because I was a black. Some people told me, oh, I didn't want to be in your line because your character was a jerk. That has nothing to do with your skin color. That has everything to do with your character on the show. What is wrong with you? What are you smoking? And can I have some? Would anybody like to help out this channel and support with the chatting and the commenting and the talking and the interaction and the channel memberships and the hey, if anyone wants to buy me a trip to the you know where so we can deal with these articles so I don't have to yell like a lunatic constantly. I'm always having to yell like a lunatic at these people. So you think that the color of your skin is to blame? Oh, shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth, dude. It's right here. I don't want to be in your line because you were mean to 11, Millie Bobby Brown's character. That's the girl character on the show with no hair, the psychic-y chick, the star of the show, the main one. So because your character was mean to their character has nothing to do with the color of your skin, he continued. And even now, some people don't follow me or support me because my character was a jerk and he was only... Are you for real? Are you kidding me? Sometimes... See, I can get in here and say that the She-Hulk creators, which I did in a video, please watch that video, that they only look at the male retractors of the show. They only look at the male critiques so that they can play the victim. And is this what you're doing here? Because you clearly are you're just trying to gaslight people. You know, somebody probably went in and said, hey, is there any time when you felt like you were marginalized? And what the crap? Sometimes overseas you feel the istophobia. You feel the bigotry. Well, which countries are you going to? Sweetheart, which countries are you going to where they don't? I mean, I thought America was the worst. I thought we were the horriblest of the horribles. I thought we were the ones that were so bad. We're the ones that are such a istophobic country that people can't wait to swarm and immigrate and migrate here from the South in hundreds of millions and billions at a time. I don't know. I'm probably getting the math wrong. You can correct me on that, but I am an entertainment channel, not a real one. I'm not even a real person. This isn't even my real hair color, for all you know. So I thought we were so istophobic that everybody wants to come here or nobody wants to come here. Starting when he was 14 years old. Oh, I didn't read this. Sometimes it's hard to talk about because it's BS and for people to understand. But when I was younger, it definitely affected me a lot. Well, maybe you shouldn't have people telling you it's one thing and trying to confuse your fragile little stupid mind. Maybe. Starting on the series when he was 14, McLaughlin said his younger self would wonder, why am I the least favorite? Well, maybe your character was mean to the character chick on the show that you're supposed to root for. I don't know. The least amount of followers. I'm on the same show as everybody from season 1. My parents had to be like, it's a sad truth, but it's because of the color of your skin that you can't be liked or ever or anything. Because I was born... Really? It's because you're the black child on the show. Because I was born with this beautiful chocolate skin. See, now I want chocolate. And now, please don't compare yourself to food. That's just cannibalistic istophobia, and you know it. I'm not loved But that's why with my platform, I want to shill all my crappy music at one song at a time. You too can see all my crappy music that I am trying to showcase on you, unlike record. Shout out to Mazurus. I get so tired of these entitled, self-important actors who... Are you kidding me? Black actors being forced to navigate the racism from toxic fans is, however, not a new phenomenon. This summer alone, the entire gaslighting internet and media has said that people have a problem with the skin color of the actress playing Ariel instead of the fact that you can't see anything. Isn't it funny how a show like Interview with a Vampire, which I'm actually enjoying quite a bit, check out my review of that literally takes place at night, is better lit than a Disney live-action CGI remake of an animated classic. And the only thing they can say is this gaslighting the gullible stupids out there. That everybody's just istophobic, everybody's just sexist, everybody's just racist. The Little Mermaid adaptation, Steve Toussaint, who plays Lord Corellius on House of Dragon, has been hit with istophobic comments. No, he hasn't. There's absolutely no receipts on that. And his character is one of the best ones on the show, like that whole family line. And I'm really enjoying House of the Dragons, too. And House of the Dragons is better lit. Except for this last episode. I mean, but it's so good, it doesn't really matter. This guy can go shove it up his backside. Yeah, the relentless it's like they tried that, and we've been blowing that one apart because literally nobody has a problem with House of Dragons. Everybody loves the show. Nobody can produce receipts. They all say it's istophobic, but they don't tell you how. They don't give you any examples. They just claim it, and you're meant to take that as face value, like the Rose Tico stuff. And I'm back to that because I'm the one who found the original rumor spreader of that. There has never been one screenshot of one actual istophobic comment that is anything more than just somebody questioning her costume. For crying out loud. And I'm getting tired of hearing this, oh, it's because of istophobia. Yeah, Star Wars released a similar sentiment after Moses Ingram had been flooded with their DMs calling her the N-word and a diversity hire. The fact that in this day and age, people and that's another one. We haven't seen the receipts on that one either. We haven't seen any proof of that one either. Because if she is any sort of person on today's day and age in social media, whether it be an actor or even a content creator on YouTube, if you don't have your DMs closed, you are only asking for the trolliest of the trolls or the marketing accounts or any of this stuff to sling whatever the press tells you that they're slinging at anybody on any given day. Like, I've had literal death threats in my DMs from people who don't like the fact that I said Captain Marvel was awful. And the woman is not very good at acting and isn't very curvaceous. She's got no ass. Anyway, I am Mecca, and yeah, I'll triple down on that. I'm tired of the crybaby BS. Get over it, grow up, close your DMs, stop being so sensitive. Try and figure that, you know what, people are going to hate you for what your character does, and grow the crap up. This is why I hate kids. Going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Another whiny, overprivileged, too big for his britches actor. Yeah. What? What was what? This guy. Did this just come out today? September 27th. This is like a week-old article, though. He has 15 million Instagram followers. Like, once you get like 1,000, you close your DMs. Like, seriously.
I have 5.
Once you get like 1,000 people, you close your damn DMs. Is there anything else?
5, what?
Is there anything else we got up here? I don't think we got anything else.
Some James Bond news came out, but it's no big deal. She's not going to be a 20-something. You're like, yeah, we kind of knew that.
So we might come back and do it Mecca Monday nights, though, now that I talked about those. Also, the boat assholes are awful.
Yes,
they're
terrible.
Aren't they? They're terrible. Oh, God, that Gladrail stuff. Was there any House of not House of Dragons. Rings of Power news. Is there anything new on that in print? Other than... Because I'm sure 27 things will come out until then. Rings of Power season 2 starts production. Oh God.
Well, they were gonna go ahead season 2 anyway. Because they're just not going to admit it's bad.
It is so bad. Cringe. See, we're gonna do we want to do that video?
What video?
Well, yeah, everybody, that's just cringe trailer. Everyone calls it cringe. It's so cringy. Cringeworthy, Reddit. New York Post. There you go. This came out a month ago. This is a month ago. Everyone calls it that.
They're still not wrong.
They're still not wrong. It's those new scenes that are so crap. Yeah, I think, what do you think? We wrap and we work on that one?
Yeah.
Because I think that's pretty fun. You hate Rhaenyra and Carlorius. I like Rhaenyra Targaryen because her mom was a Baratheon.
Well, that's way
that's way more than
way more than I know.
I can't keep all their names straight. They're all so similar. I can't remember which is which. That's the other thing. All right, so I like House of the Dragons. Don't like the other. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. I'm gonna wrap before I embarrass myself further. How many people did I lose this time? I always say don't subscribe and then do subscribe and then don't. Also, I want to get 300 thumbs up on the interview with the vampire thing. If you haven't thumbs that up, I want 200 and I'll do a cooking stream. 300 and I will do a What the Dub stream. So we get 300 before Wednesday. We'll do a What the Dub stream. So get some thumbs up on that. If you have alternate accounts that you've subscribed to me under for whatever reason, please thumbs up on those too. So, thank you so much. My brain is not good right now. I think I need a nap or something. It's getting kind of midday and your appetite's poking at you. That's what's going on. So, see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye.